Sam woke up inside a sci-fi looking elevator. He's confused on where he is, so he quickly stood up and bangs on the wall, but the door opens and Sam fell out and he finds himself in the recreation of a Victorian London outside a fun house. He wonders where he is. It also happened to a young woman called Lizzie and a man called Rod. So the three introduced each other. Sam was wondering what's happening and how he ended up at that place. Lizzie has no idea. She's just confused as Sam. Rod is also confused. So the door at Funhouse opens and the voice of a speaker says, "Welcome to Funhouse of Games. Please come inside and don't forget your weapons." So the three laser guns materialized on a shelf. So Sam, Lizzie and Rod picks them up and Sam wonders who they're firing. Meanwhile, Hurek woke up in a spare room where the walls are pink and wonders where he is. So he meets a man called Ian, telling him that he's in a game and follow the instructions while Hurek is confused. He and Ian picked up the laser guns. Logan Harper woke up in a white room wondering what was going on and where are his guns. So he picks up the laser gun, the door opens and inside there are a cave room with robotic World War II stormtroopers carrying laser guns, firing red lasers at Logan. So Logan shot them dead, saying, "I'm liking this game already. Still, I need to find Sam." Sam, Lizzie and Rod are in the light blue corridor firing their laser guns at robot stormtroopers. After they're destroyed, Lizzie and Rod asked Sam what was the last thing he remembered, and Sam explained, "Well, I've got a ship. After a battle of skeleton army in London, me and my friends went to my engagement party as I recently proposed to my fiancée." Lizzie and Rod congratulated Sam. "Thanks. Anyway, after the party and spending night with my fiancée, me and my friends visited the planet of alien greys. Then we went to China on Earth. After we left, we were together having a laugh and we saw a blue light. And the next thing I remember, I woke up here," Sam said. So then Lizzie explains, "I was at a party with my friends. I needed a loo and I must have passed out as all of a sudden I'm here." And Rod said, "I was at work and I must have fallen asleep at a meeting." Sam is wondering why and how him and his friends are teleported out of a ship. Why are some people are taken from Earth into the dangerous game? He goes on to say, "I'm going to find a way out of this, find my friends and my ship, and then I'm going to find whoever is planning this." Logan, a green corridor, uses his alien scanner watch and said, "Trenzalore DNA, that's him. He's here somewhere. There's more robot stormtroopers coming and shooting." So Logan shoots them back. After Hurek and Ian has shoot few of robot stormtroopers in the cave corridor, Hurek suspects someone is up to something. Sam, Lizzie and Rod carried on fighting the troopers, but Rod has been shot and fell, so Sam and Lizzie went to check to see if he was okay. Sadly he died and Lizzie is grieving, and Sam said, "Come on, we can mourn him when we get out of here. We must keep moving." So Lizzie agrees. Logan opens the door and found Sam and Lizzie. "Hey guys, any luck finding Hurek?" So Sam said, "No, I haven't yet. Oh, and this is Lizzie." So Logan flirted with Lizzie, and Sam said, "This may not be a time for flirting. We need to find Hurek and find out what's going on." Hurek and Ian continues battling the robot stormtroopers in a brown corridor. Hurek gets shot in the arm, and screams in pain. Then the troopers get shot. Ian checks to see if Hurek is okay. Hurek grabs tight of his arm as he's okay. So Hurek and Ian walk slowly to the door in front of them. Sam, Logan and Lizzie have walked inside a control room, and a woman in her 50s was operating it. Sam asked her what was going on, and the woman calls herself Harriet. Has no idea. She's been abducted, as everyone else. So Sam is wondering, who's been planning this? One of the doors opened, and Hurek walked inside, injured, followed by Ian. Sam and Logan is happy to see Hurek again, hoping that he's okay with his injured arm. But Lizzie and Harriet were wondering who he is. Sam looked at the controls, and he opens one of the door and found his ship. Sam is happy to see it again. Logan was wondering how it got there. Sam said, "We're not leaving right now. We need to find out who's playing the games and deactivate the robot stormtroopers before any other players get hurt or killed." Sam sonicked the control panel. Robot stormtroopers have powered down, and people who are still alive are happy that they're gone. Harriet goes on the speaker to tell everyone to head for escape pod room. People went to the escape pods and flew off from what reveals to be a spaceship. Sam wants to stay and tell Hurek, Logan, Harriet, Lizzie and Ian to go to the escape pod, but they refused, as they'd rather stay and help, as Earth could be in danger again. Sam has no choice but to respect their choice, so he types on keyboard. On the screen shows a space. Sam moves the camera to look around, and it shows a familiar gold flying saucer. Sam looked horrified. Logan said, "It can't be. I hope this is not what I think it is. They're not supposed to be here." And Sam replied, "Obviously they're here and survived." Lizzie and Ian are confused. "What are they?" And Sam said, "Daleks." Inside a Dalek saucer, there are 3 Daleks at the control room. "Alert, we've been spotted." One of them said, "Sam has detected us. Open the communications barrier." Sam has got the Daleks on screen, and one of them said, "I will talk only to Sam." And Sam replied, "I'm here and the doctor still isn't, sadly." The Dalek said, "The Daleks are nearly ready. You will not stop us." Then Sam said, "No." And Dalek said, "What is the meaning of this?" Then Sam replied, "It means no. But the humans will be exterminated." Then Sam stood up and shouted, "I said no! I'm going to save humans. I'm going to save the Earth and wipe the Daleks out. I'm going to finish this off. I'm going to get the gateway portals closed permanently." So Sam turns off the transmission. Daleks have suspected that Sam is coming over, and there are so many of them shouting, "Exterminate! Exterminate! Exterminate! Exterminate!" with a lot of white flashing lights. Sam's ship flew away from the spaceship. Dalek said, "Sam is on his way. Fire missiles." So the 2 missiles from a Dalek saucer was fired. Sam is in his ship with Hurek and Logan. "Missiles incoming!" shouted Logan. Missile hit the force field of Sam's ship, and it materialized inside the flying saucer. Sam said, "We can go out. Force field is on." So he, Hurek and Logan walked towards the door and opened it. They walked out. The Daleks shouted, "Exterminate! Exterminate!" But the laser rays are stopped by the force field 3 meters from Sam's ship, and Sam said, "Nice try." Dalek Emperor reveals to be there. Sam is shocked and said, "Hurek, Captain Harper, meet Dalek Emperor." So Dalek Emperor told Sam that he destroyed him during the Whoniverse war, but he survived, however, and reminded that the doctor isn't there with him, and Sam said, "I've heard all that before," and the Dalek shouted, "Do not interrupt." So Sam says, "The Earth is protected and guarded. You will have to go through us to invade." So the Daleks reveals that there's more of them coming, as Sam looked out the window and said, "Uh-oh, we better move." So Sam, Hewick and Logan ran back inside Sam's ship, while the Daleks shouted, "Stay where you are, exterminate." Sam was leaning against the door for a bit, so then he walked to his console and pressed the button which dematerialized his ship. Logan asked if Sam was okay, and Sam explained, "It's a trauma from the Whoniverse war," and Logan said, "I thought it's just a rumour," and Sam said, "A rumour? I was there when it happened. Trent Lords took the Daleks with them when they died during the war. Now, it's all for nothing." Sam's ship materialised in the control room, where Lizzie, Harriet and Ian are in. Sam's ship opened, Sam walked out, followed by Hewick and Logan. So Sam tells people to get the defences and missiles ready to stop the Daleks. Meanwhile, Dalek Empress says, "The Earth will become new planet Skaro." Sam grabs some of the gadgets from his ship and said, "If the Daleks come here, I can even use this to burn them. It shouldn't take too long to build." So Logan suggested use the robotic stormtroopers to fight the Daleks. However, he needs people to fight them as well, as the robots are easily breakable, in order to give Sam time to build a big weapon. So Lizzie, Ian and Harriet ran to the doors. Hewick and Logan says their goodbyes to Sam. "I do what I do to defend the Earth, Sam. See you around," Logan said, and left. So Hewick said, "It's time to stop being scared and be brave." So Sam said, "You don't have to do this. You could use a scanner, because I need to know when the Dalek is coming. And he can warn me." And Hewick replied, "Good idea. I wish you luck." So Hewick left, and Sam started building the machines. Robot stormtroopers stood up and got ready for the upcoming army. Harriet is at section 1 of the ship and watches many Daleks hovering from the flying saucers to the ship. So Harriet goes on the radio to warn everyone. Logan replies, "Tear them apart. Plenty more of them in the Whoniverse." Daleks came in section 1. Harriet uses a machine gun to shoot the Daleks, alongside robot troopers shooting at them with their ray guns. Harriet shouted, "The bullets isn't working!" And Daleks fired a gun and shot Harriet. She screams and falls onto the ground as she dies. While Sam is still building the machine, Hewick looks on the scanner and goes on the radio. "Ian, you got a Dalek coming." Ian shoots the Daleks with the machine gun. A Dalek shouted, "Exterminate." Ian gets exterminated and dies, falling to the ground. Logan and Lizzie are behind the metal fence. Logan said, "Stay cover. You know how dangerous and powerful Daleks are. Their best weakness is the eye stalk at the dome." And Lizzie replied, "I got it." So the doors open, and the Daleks came by. Logan, Lizzie and robot stormtroopers fired their guns at the Daleks, but nothing has harmed them. So Daleks exterminated Lizzie, and she dies. Logan shouted, "No!" as he's firing his machine gun with rage. Hewick looks on his scanner, and he sees a Dalek at a window. "I've got a Dalek incoming," as Hewick slowly moves back. Dalek said, "Exterminate." They fired their guns at the window. The glass shattered, and Hewick screamed as he sucked out to die in the vacuum of space. Sam looked at the scanner and sees Hewick floating in space, not breathing. Sam had his tear rolling down from his eye and continues working. Logan is not far from Sam as he's firing a machine gun at the Daleks and shouted, "Hurry up, Sam, and get rid of them!" Sam wired the machine. As he's nearly done, Logan is just outside, and many Daleks moved towards him and stopped, then said, "Exterminate." Then Logan said, "Goodbye, mate." Daleks have fired their guns at Logan. He fell and died on the ground. The machine that Sam has built is finished, so he's about to press the button, but the Daleks came into the room and shot Sam. "Ah!" he screamed. So he pressed the button, and all the Daleks teleported away. The flying saucers teleported away. Dalek Emperor said, "I will not be destroyed," and teleported away. Sam, as he's in pain, is happy that they're gone, and said, "I wasn't actually going to kill them. I used parts from Vorton to put them back in the Whoniverse." Sam grabbed his chest as he's dying, activated self-destruct of the spaceship. Sam walked to his ship. He opened the door, walked inside, then closed the door, and Sam walked limping to the console. He pressed the button. His ship dematerialized. While the spaceship has been destroyed, Sam's ship is flying in space. Sam is grabbing his console, feeling like he's dying again. He looked at his hand and realizes he's losing a pulse. Sam doubled over in pain and said, "Right, Newcastle to go." "Ah!" I felt the inside scrambling by the extermination. My body is dying. At least I can still come back to life. I just want to say, before I go, the whole thing is remarkable. Really remarkable. And so am I. So Sam fell on the ground, leaning on the wall, as he dies. The purple light bursts out of Sam's body, then the purple light fades away. Sam opened his eyes. He resurrected himself into his 10th life and said, "Hello, I'm still here." Now, where was I? Oh yes, Newcastle. Sam smiled at his console.